Think of any vowel. They are all delicious. Savor the sound with infinite gentleness. Attend to where it comes from within you and where it goes to when it fades away. Listen to the subtle, ever-changing tones, layer upon layer. Discover what gradualness is. The power of sound will lead you into the power of silence. Syllables are born from space, resonate in space, then melt into spaciousness. Know the silent spaciousness as yourself. Immerse yourself in the rapture of music. You know what you love. Go there. Tend to each note, each chord, rising up from silence and dissolving again. Vibrating strings draw us into the spacious resonance of the heart. The body becomes light as the sky, and you one with the great musician, who is even now singing us into existence. So hi ladies, I wanted to do something a little bit different today, story time with Nadia. So this is called, I just read a little text from the Radiance Sutras, and it's by Lorin Roche, an amazing interpretation of these Sanskrit tantric tradition-based sutras. And I do have to give a big shout out to my coach for this was a gift from her, and it's actually been with me for a while, and now was just happened to be the right time to pick it up. It found me at the perfect time. And I felt like I really wanted to read this to you guys. P.S. All the texts in here are like just as amazing as this one. This one is just a small example of all the true yumminess of this book. And the reason why I'm devouring this book so much and loving it, and I wanted to share it with you guys, is because I finally found a text that feels like, whoa, this is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I talk about to my tribe. And so I don't know about you guys, but if you're anything like me and probably most of the world, first of all, where did January go, right? So I'm thinking like, I can't believe it's the end of the month. If I want to go to the darker place, which I won't let myself go to, or I'm trying not to let myself go to, I'm going to think about like, oh my God, all the lofty goals I had at the beginning of the month and all the things I didn't get done. And, you can make yourself crazy this way. And probably a lot of us have spent, myself included, a good chunk of time in front of the computer trying to hustle away, get through all those to-do lists, which of course can be a really, really good thing. But if you're anything like me, sometimes you get a little bit too down the rabbit hole of getting shit done that you really forget how amazing it feels to be in your body. Because the second we are in front of our computer, it's so easy to just go right back up into the mind. And so today I wanted to come to you and just with a little reminder more than anything, and just this delicious text is a great way to bring you there. A reminder that life is just exponentially better when we're in our bodies and when we are connected to all our senses. And it's a practice I have to constantly remind myself of. I would say, if I think about last week, I definitely spent a ton of time on my computer. It was definitely a week of cranking away, and I was probably not feeling that great. And then this week, I just made a commitment to myself to get up and make sure I'm in my body at least once. So I'm moving once a day, but in order to be in my body most of the day. So whether I'm doing yoga or I'm dancing, and yesterday I got some body work done. I get some body work done about once a month to keep myself feeling good. And then I went to a 2-hour pole dancing class. And on the way home on the train, I was just like wanting to dance in front of everyone. I got home and I was cooking and I was dancing and singing while I was cooking. And every time I go there, I'm like, wait, why do I forget this? Why do I forget that all I need is to do something to really connect me to my senses again? And suddenly everything is 10 times better. And so this is a little PSA announcement to everyone out there who may have gotten a little bit carried away with their to-do list for January, to just take it easy on yourself and go take a freaking dance class or a yoga class or run in nature or walk in nature or do whatever it is, have sex, whatever it is that you need to do. Literally carve out time to have sex, guys. It's just how it is nowadays. We have to do that. And if you're not with a partner, you can still have sexy time. So this text is essentially telling us, I really recommend everyone pick this up, but this text is a reminder that life is the meditation and life is the experience, and that our senses are what enrich and make our life magical. Everything else is secondary, right? But if you take the time to feel the breeze on your cheek, to feel the sound of strings in the song that you're playing in the background, to as you're chopping, your fruits. Like just the other day I was peeling an orange and I was like, oh man, it's been a while since I had an orange, and all the fragrance that comes with that is such a pleasure in itself, even before I've gotten it into my mouth. So it's these little things. Nothing else has to change. Things can still be really challenging in your love life, in your business. There could be all sorts of stuff that's happening that you're dealing with. But when we bring it back down to the basics and we go, okay, what feels really freaking awesome right now? There's 101 things. We just have to tune in. So get yourself out there, in there, whatever it is that you need to do to plug yourself into your senses. If you have no idea where to start, I have 2 options for you guys. One is a sensual meditation that I recorded a few months ago that I think will be really, really helpful to start to connect you to your sensory muscles. And that's something I'll make sure to put a link under the video here as well. And then also I recently created, and this is the bigger version of the sensual meditation, and it's actually on my embodieddanceclass.com site. That's an embodiment kit. Guys, people are loving this. I just got an email yesterday from a lady, and she was saying that it's just been mind-blowing for her because she used to try to sit down and do meditation seated, and it just wasn't really working for her. So instead of us going around, with this like, okay, must get this to-do list done and must get in 15 minutes of seated meditation, whether we like it or not, my invitation to you is look at your day as a meditation. Sometimes I don't meditate for a week, and there's times where I meditate every day and I still can easily feel disconnected if I'm just doing it like, oh, I'm checking this off the list. And then there's days where I'm never sitting down to officially meditate, but I'm taking 2 hours to cook, and I'm going to an S Factor class, and then I might go to a yoga class, and then I might spend time with my partner and just like loving up on each other. So all of these are a meditation. Ultimately, we're not trying to transcend the human experience. We're trying to make the human experience magical, right? So that's my gift to you guys this week, is a little reminder, like check in with yourself. Do you have something in place every day where you can tap into your body? And if you don't, you can go to embodieddanceclass.com. Right at the top, you click and you'll get an embodiment starter kit, which has a bunch of videos you can do that are moving meditations that could just take 5 minutes of your day. You can replace it instead of a seated meditation, or you can do it as a prep to a seated meditation, because once we move, it's much easier to then sit still and feel, peaceful. Or just grab the sensual meditation directly from the link below, whatever floats your boat, or do your own thing. I'm heading off. I'm going to the south for a few days on a little magical adventure with some of my girlfriends, and I will see you all very soon after I've had, I'm sure, what will be some really interesting Southern food. Better take my digestive enzymes with me. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.